guys, Ivan here, and this is first look at the Mercedes-AMG E53, and this looks incredible here. So big thanks to the Mercedes-AMG and Mercedes-Benz for making this happen. Now this is even better than the pre-facelift, both in terms of the design and also the performance. You can see the biggest changes are at the front here with the grille, and also the whole front apron is different, headlights. So I'm here at the AFFALTERBACH, home of the AMG. You can see the famous staircase. There is a private lounge. This is the showroom. So I'm here and I will film pretty much everything what is possible to film here. So make sure you subscribe for that, and I'm really excited for this. So you can see on the 53 we have here this border. So this is like a black piece. On the 63 I don't have this. So the AMG specific grille is a little bit smaller on the 53 series. So also this is a differentiation between the 53 and the 63 and 63S models. And also the front bumper looks different. On the 63 has like a jet wing design. So looking at this for the first time, I think it really is a great change. So for me this is more aggressive than the predecessor, also because the grille is now completely turning around, and I think this looks more aggressive than the pre-facelift. So let me know in the comment section what do you think. The headlights have now different design. So we have this daylight running stripe here, also the 2 dots. So 2 dots means E-Class. We saw on the S-Class on the teaser shot 3 dots. These are the multi-beam headlights which you can cut out ongoing traffic in front of you, basically every traffic. And we have Mercedes badge here. Behind the badge there are the radars for the Distronic, and we have also AMG badge on the right side. Also big difference, but stay tuned for that. So here we have the selenite metallic paint. Looks very good under the sun. And you can see here the design with lights on. And the grille is now also has an A shape, not the V shaped like the pre-facelift. Pretty much every Mercedes and AMG has now different grille. So now this is like an A shape. So at the bottom it's wider, and on the top it's more narrow. And this gives the car more aggression. Also, if you look here underneath, you can see there is place for the air curtains. So the air is channeled via the sides of the front bumper. Sorry for the wind, hope it's not too bad. So this part, the black part, is always black, even if you have even if you don't have the night package, it's always black. And here this front lip is chrome if you don't have the night package. So the 63 is wider, 27 millimeters at each side. That's a little bit more than 1 inch. So 2 inches wider at the front. And you can see that also. But 53 has also some width to it. So it's very good looking car. I think this is positioned very nicely because it's much more sporty oriented than, for example, the 450, which basically this car has a 450 engine which is tuned by the AMG. So I think the car looks fantastic from the 3/4 view, and to me it looks more aggressive, definitely more aggressive than the pre-facelift, because the pre-facelift had diamond pin grille, which now have AMG line cars. Now we have AMG specific grille, and overall the headlights are more slimmer as well. So to me this is definitely a step up with the pre-facelift. And for a facelift this has a lot of changes. So here we have these matte black wheels, so these are 20-inch. We can also check the tire size, 245, 35, 20-inch rear wheels. So the tire size is 275, 30, 20-inch. AMG here on the wheels, these are matte black. And we have also silver calipers here with ventilated and drilled brake disc. And for the first time, for the E53, we can have the AMG Dynamic Plus package. I think everybody should buy this car with this package because this particular car doesn't have it, but it has the coupe on the inside. So I will show you that in the video how it looks. Basically you have what is changed. So with the AMG Dynamic Plus package, you have the brake calipers not in silver but in red color, but from technological standpoint the brakes are the same. However, with Dynamics Plus package with the 63 you can have larger brakes, but here for the 53 is design change. So in the standard car don't have the race mode, only in AMG Dynamic Plus package also the drift mode. So you have only rear-wheel drive vehicle, because this is a 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive variable system. Basically it can drive with ideal conditions only with the rear-wheel drive predominantly, then it can also engage the front. And also with AMG Dynamic Plus package you have the AMG Performance steering wheel in Dynamica, and also the power domes here on the bonnet. They give to the car much sportier look. So overall fantastic design for the E53, and it's much better in terms of the sporty characteristic than the 450 Mercedes-Benz variant, which has also inline 6-cylinder engine. So this in the 53 series has inline 6-cylinder turbo engine and also EQ boost, which is electric auxiliary compressor. You can see here on the cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is inline 6-cylinder engine, Mercedes-AMG badging on the cover. And the EQ boost ISG is located between the engine and the transmission, and it helps basically to eliminate the turbo lag because it gives you additional 16 kilowatts or 22 horsepower and 250 newton meters of torque when you need that. So I drove this engine in like 5 different cars, and this engine is very nice. You have very good consumption as well with this car, so this can also be as a consideration if you are planning to buy diesel, which is a highly spec'd version of the diesel. I would suggest you, if you are interested in sportiness in AMG, to check this car because the price point is very similar to the diesel engine, and also a highly spec'd 450 can cost similar as here 53 with little bit less options, we can say. So this is a very good price performance proposition here. The acceleration stays the same as the pre-facelift, and that's basically the same. Facelift doesn't change it. They are happy with the performance. Usually facelift doesn't really change the engine capabilities. That's reserved for the new generation. And also there is one design change between the 53 and 63 and 63S, is the design of the hood. So the hood is more oval and here is more towards the headlights. So there's also a difference. And for the 63, the grille is also larger because you don't have this black border here. So let me know what you think about this color. So for the new Designo Brilliant Blue Magno, which is a matte blue paint, you can have it as a standard on the E53 Coupe and on the Cabriolet, but not on the Sedan and the Estate. But if you want, you can customize even the Sedan and Estate via the Center of Excellence customization, and you can paint it in any color possible in the Designo Brilliant Blue Magno, in any Magno, in any metallic paint, so it doesn't matter. But for the 63 and 63S versions, this color, Designo Brilliant Blue Magno, matte blue color, is available for the V8 models, also for the Sedan and for the Estate. So that's for the series production of the car. We can also see here that this car has a carbon package. So the mirrors have a carbon design, and also at the rear the trunk lip has a carbon design, carbon material. With the V8 models, with the 63 you can also have a carbon here on the side skirts. So these side skirts are new also for the 53 facelift, because on the pre-facelift they were not available. And at the rear you can have also this part from the carbon fiber at the rear. Alright guys, so looking here at the E53 rear, so we have new tail lamps. They are now horizontal, as you can see, more slim, and the car appears and looks more wide thanks to that. So how gorgeous is this? We have AMG on the left side, E53 badge on the right side, Mercedes in the middle, and they are connected by this chrome line. 4 round exhaust pipes with diffuser, which is the same as E63 and has 2 parts, as you can see here. And the Coupe and Cabriolet have a 3-part design, so 1 and 2. Also here the design around the pipes is different. So before, this design line flowed under the pipes, now above them, to give car more visual stance. Also check out this carbon fiber lip at the boot. So this looks incredible here. More white, selenite gray metallic paint. It's fantastic on this car. So you can see design of the tail lamps here. This part in the middle is light up, and probably if you brake, we have also this one. This is indicator, and check this carbon lip. So I think this looks really good, and I think this is a fantastic daily driver car. So we can open the boot here and check. So this is just a car cover. The boot has same capacity as the pre-facelift, and you have a subwoofer here as well. You can close the boot here with the button. It's a fully automatic boot, so it looks really great. Alright guys, so now let's check the interior of this magnificent car. So I'm going to start here with the seats. So these are the AMG Performance seats. You can have also comfort seats if you prefer that, but I think these are great looking seats. We can check from this side as well. So with these seats they introduced the new color, this gray color on the middle. We have Dynamica here and black Nappa leather, and also this beautiful chrome in the middle of the seat with the AMG badge. And on the headrest, the AFFALTERBACH logo, AFFALTERBACH crest, is available only for the 63 variant. We have also these beautiful red seat belts, and also the stitching here is red, and this red line you can see here. Very nice. For the 63 and 63S we have yellow stitching. So now the major change, the front part. So the steering wheel is completely different As you can see, this has now the largest Mercedes-Benz star at the steering wheel ever, and also this steering wheel is now capacitive. We have also these touch areas and also new controls with new design, and we have digital panels with MBUX. And this is how the cockpit looks from the rear. This is just fantastic. So let me know what you think about this in comment section. I think this is magnificent. Steering wheel and everything about this car. For the facelift, this is a major change. So guys, don't sleep on this model. I think this is a fantastic model. Alright guys, so let's close the door. And we can now check here the interior of the E53. We have all new steering wheel. So this particular is AMG Performance steering wheel. Here in Dynamica and AMG Nappa leather combination. We have these two design part of capacitive steering wheel. So these buttons are capacitive. So for example, here with the volume, you can slide your finger and it will increase volume. So you don't need to press, only slide it. You can also press here on the call and you can call someone. Some of these parts are capacitive, like here for example. So with this you will change what is on the head unit, like this. So you don't need to press, just swipe. Also here for the volume. You have input for the voice, favorite options, favorite settings, and also on this part you can control the instrument panel. And here we have settings for the Distronic. So this is new capacitive AMG Performance steering wheel. You can see it's flat on the bottom. We have AMG logo here. New AMG controls. These displays look just amazing. So this is now the largest Mercedes star ever fitted to a steering wheel. And it looks fantastic. So pedal shifters for down and up. So you can see the click is still the same. Can you hear? It's very responsive, very good clicking sound. So on the left side we have downshift and on the right side we have upshift. Also, if you do a motion start, you need to hold one of these pedal shifters. So I think this looks magnificent, this new steering wheel. And check out these controls. So with this right one you control the dynamic select, so you can change the style of the car from individual to comfort, then sport, sport plus, and if you buy the AMG Dynamic Plus package you can have also the race mode, and you can see this is also changing. So here with these left controls you can basically turn on and off this feature which is shown on the display. And if you press this button, then what is shown here. If you want to change this setting, you press on the display. So you press on the display and then it will change what is shown there, and you can turn it off or on if you press this part on or change the settings, like here with AMG Dynamics. AMG Dynamics basically changes the electronics with the car stability control, etc., adapting to your needs for the drive. So as you can see, we have carbon decor here, red stitching, this beautiful new steering wheel, which is just amazing. AMG here, largest Mercedes-Benz star, these new controls. So how great is this? We can also rev the engine a little bit. And we can also change here the displays. So if you press on the home button, you can scroll here to the styles and display, and here we have the Super Sport display, which is just amazing. So you can see here the boost, and temperatures of the engine and the gearbox. We can also have here the classic mode. This is a sport mode, and we have also classic. So my favorite is definitely the Super Sport. Okay, so let's check here the dashboard, instrument panels. So you have assistance, telephone, navigation, AMG performance, trip settings, radio, media, styles and display, and service. And if you swipe up, then we have the head-up display. And you can see the head-up display as well here. You can change a bunch of stuff, what is shown there, and also how it's positioned. So it's the best for your driving position. So in AMG, we can check the temperature of the gearbox, engine, we can see kilowatts, Newton meters, settings. So if I change this back into the comfort, we can see this also changes. And for the head unit, we have also integration with the AMG features in the MBUX. And now we have MBUX here, so these are 12.25 inch screens. We have two of them, and you can control the head unit here with the steering wheel. So if you swipe, you don't need to press, just swipe. And you can see the logo of the car here. So we have very nice integration also with the AMG TrackPace, which is a full advanced telemetry. So you can see the Hockenheimring, you have also drag race. So this is very good system. We have also comfort. So in comfort, we can also see ambient lighting. So right now brightness is on 100%, and we can change it to a different color. And also this display now is the touchscreen. So we can see blue. This is the most visible color during the day. You can see it here. Also underneath and above the display. And also here this line is ambient, and also in the doors. So overall, fantastic user experience here with the new E-Class. We have now the same system as in every other new Mercedes-Benz, and also here AMG. So we have AMG TrackPace, navigation, AMG performance. So here with the performance, we have some vehicle settings. So you can see how much throttle and brake the car is using. We have G-force meter. You have also here, you can see real-time the telemetry of the car. You can enlarge this. In sport, the car is lowered in -1. In normal, the car will be at 0. If you go back here at the engine, there is shown engine output, engine torque, transmission temperature, engine temperature, engine oil, temperature consumption, and the dynamic select for individual configuration. We have drive, transmission dynamics, suspension and exhaust system, which we can change. You can also control it here with the steering button, and also here with this touchpad. This is also new. And in the settings, we have other settings like head-up display. You can vehicle level normal. You can have anti-theft and other Distronic plus other systems, assistance. So every feature which is also available on the Mercedes-Benz, you can have it here. So this is great because this car can be also a performance car, but with the switch of the button it can change to a Mercedes-Benz with full comfort. So that's the beauty and DNA of the AMG, that you can change it how you want. Alright guys, so let's check out these beautiful seats. So these are AMG performance seats. We have beautiful red stitching and this red line. On the middle we have new color, so this is gray pearl. Very, very nice. So these are AMG performances. You can have also standard comfort seats if you prefer that, but I think these seats are just gorgeous looking, and they are very good, supportive when you are driving in a sporty way. So really fantastic seats. We have also AMG logo here, Dynamica with combination with black leather, and also here perforated leather for ventilation. We have red seat belts. You can have black seat belts if you prefer that. So overall, really, really nice. We have glove compartment here with perfume diffuser, and also we have the net here, carbon decor here, wireless charging for a phone. This is the USB-C plug, 12-volt socket, 2 cup holders. You can place your key here if the battery dies. We have new touchpad with dynamic switch, manual switch, and also switch for the suspension. So you can see here you can engage manual transmission if you prefer that. With the Sport and Sport Plus, the suspension changes automatically, and also you can see it here changing, and also the mode from manual to drive. You can turn off the stabilization. So this is parktronic. This car can park itself automatically. Also start stop. We have also here the exhaust button. You can turn it off or on. Volume button. So beautiful. So this armrest is really wide. You can place your hand here, and it's good for 2 hands. You can open it and you have more storage there, USB-C ports. So really great. So above my head I have a lot of space. Even though this car has a panoramic roof, we can actually open it because it's beautiful sunny day. And I'm going to hop at the back of this beautiful car to show you how much space do I have at the rear. So I set the seat as I would drive. So we can see Burmester here, heated seats. And this is the rear part. We have also new design. So this is also gray pearl. Dynamica black AMG Napa leather. This car smells fantastic, like a new car, obviously, but overall, yeah, really great. You can see how beautiful is this configuration. We have AMG floor mats as well, and here you have ISOFIX for child seat. So rear armrest with 2 hidden cup holders, some storage space. We have also settings for the AC for the rear, so 3-zone AC. So I'm going to hop here. Wow, the seats are very soft. So overall fantastic rear seats. We have 2-part panoramic roof, Burmester sound system also there, also here. They light up with the blue color. I'm 187 centimeters and I have a lot of space here. Also for my knees. I can place my arm here. So this is beautiful here at the rear. And this is how the cockpit looks from the rear. This is just fantastic. So let me know what you think about this in comment section. I think this is magnificent. Steering wheel and everything about this car. For the facelift, this is a major change. So guys, don't sleep on this model. I think this is a fantastic model. So super comfortable, great daily driver. Alright guys, so here at the rear I have a lot of space above my head, so this is really comfortable. And also for my shoulders, so I'm 187 centimeters or 6 feet and almost 2 inches. So I think for me this is plenty of space, and even taller people than me can fit here, I believe that. Also for my knees I have a lot of space, so this car is fantastic, a daily driver from AMG. So guys, that's it for this video. We checked the exterior, interior, we could hear the engine, the revs, the infotainment system. So really full in-depth review. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell icon, and stay tuned for many more videos. That's it for now, and I will see you soon in the next video. Have a wonderful day.